What's up, everybody? It's Revv time. Based on the last video I did and all the really kind and encouraging comments I got, I thought I would try and show you something that I use all the time, and at the same time I have no idea what it is. But I'll bet you $1 a bunch of you do. And I think it is based on a mode. So I'm just going to quickly show you. I don't want this to go super long. I think it's a mode. You guys have probably seen me do riffs, or I should say licks like this. That was terribly sloppy, but I do garbage like that all the time. It's like one of my go-tos, even though it doesn't sound like it because I'm playing really terribly. And if you guys are doing a drinking game right now for how many times I do this, y'all gonna get crunk. Okay, so it's a mode. Okay, so here's what I know. We'll stay in the key of E. It's basically this thing. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure that is a mode. What I was trying to go for when I started using that scale mode, whatever, it's just to me where it kind of landed, was I just wanted that 6th tonality. So we're in E. What's the 6th of E? C sharp. But I also wanted the 7th, dominant 7th of E, which is... So instead of it being this kind of thing, it's this kind of thing. Or even, if that makes sense. So that's the scale. Now what I will, instead of having you guys just learn a lick, like one of my licks or something, what I will say to do is employ chromaticism. So once you know what this is, and it's not hard, what I want you to try to do, especially going down high to low, is use chromaticism. So instead of going, there's your root, right, of E, try using chromaticism. I sneak around that stuff. I mean, I use chromaticism to get out of so many messes anyways, and I'm always in a mess. So try that, you know, because when you guys hear me do like a... That's all based on this one thing that I know. So just try that, try chromaticism, and then, you know, you don't have to play all the notes in the scale. You can look at it as a pentatonic. So in the key of E, if you play essentially B minor, which is the 5th up, pentatonic, you can hear that the dominant 7th's in there. So there's other notes omitted, like the 3rd isn't there. So I kind of combine the two, and honestly, you know, to a degree, you could play a blues pentatonic, and then you're going to get things like a flat 9. But I'm kind of digressing. I'm just saying there was a thing I saw that I did there. That is really more based on that minor pentatonic thing, fifth away. So, you know, and the way to, you know, if you want to look at it as target note, like where do I, you know, how do I just quickly go to the target note? So for me, in the key of E, I know the target note is the dominant 7th of E, right? So that's D. In G, I know the dominant 7th of G is F, so my target note's here. And then once again, I'm just altering notes to get certain tonalities. Now, there was a question as to, well, when should I do that? In that case, I don't have an authoritative answer other than use your ears. You know, you can get away with murder over what I call a dominant 7th tonality. So this kind of thing, that works. But if it's this, like say a major 7th chord, that is absolutely not going to work. So the idea is to, if you're going to play outside, use your ears. To answer the, you know, when do I do that? When do I play outside? It's really based on what you can get away with, especially if you're just playing with a bass player. Then the sky's the limit. You can go crazy and change the tonality. That's why I love watching like Mike Landau play with just a bass player and a drummer, because he'll take things wherever he wants to take it. And even the bass player can kind of get away with murder, changing things underneath the triad chords that Michael plays. So, you know, it's a lot of just learning to listen. But let's circle back just really quick to what I showed you guys, that I think it's a mode. But once again, it's... And then use chromaticism, use half steps. And that way you're coming up with your own vocabulary. You're not just copying somebody, you know, try different things, you know, go the other way. You know, just try and get your own ideas, you know, and even in that I could see that maybe I was doing almost a which really is more of a, I guess, a diminished pattern. I'm not really sure what it is, but you know, I kind of accidentally end up doing that, but I'm never thinking that. I'm still just thinking. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. And yes, this guitar has a pick guard, as it should. Don't let anybody ever convince you that a Les Paul should be without a pick guard. I don't care if his name's Derek or Sam, whatever. Pick guards on LPs, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.